through Josh Laws for the Knicks. Now Rufer. Turned over by the Phoenix skipper. They could be in trouble here. Neil Kilkenny leading the charge. It's Connor Payne. Rather disappointing end to a promising situation there for Western United. John Aloisi frustrated. Remains the last time they've played in their home city, Wellington Phoenix. Oh, Lacroix and Young. Communication not the best, perhaps. It drops here for Hooper. Chance for Sandoval! What a start for the Mexican. The new signing scores within 16 minutes of his debut. Teed up nicely by Gary Hooper. There was confusion between Lacroix and Young, and Wellington Phoenix have the lead.
Well, what a way to announce yourself to your home fans. Sandoval getting his go-ahead goal in his opening game, his debut for the club. You can see there it's all started by that forward run. Then he takes up a great position in the box, but it's the early release there from ball which really opens the opportunity. Didn't he put that away, as we see on the Harvey Norman replay. Just picked his spot, showed composure, knew exactly what he was doing with that finish.
Freno Piscopo trying to provide one. Thanks, Scott. Oh, it's real solid coming together between Prijovic and Fenton. No blame attached really to Prijovic. He was entitled to go for that, but goodness me, that is a hefty whack. Let's view the main grandstand at Wynn Stadium. Wollongong, of course, one day hoping to have a team of their own as Kilkenny floats the corner in. Lacroix to get his first goal for the club. Diamanti looking for Prijovic, but Payne's underneath it, drops here for Wales. Stinging drive on the turn, and Alex Paulson had to be lively down to his left. Fell to the floor, unaided. Lewis, Rufer. Little spin gets him clear of Kilkenny. And they could be in here again, Wellington. It's Gary Hooper. Oh, and he wrong-foots Jamie Young, and it's 2 for Wellington Phoenix. Super duper from Gary Hooper. And Wellington have doubled their money.
Well, we are going to see some wonderful work here from Alex Rufer, the captain leading by example, driving at the Western United defence, finding Hooper's feet. As we will see on the Harvey Norman replay, you can see here Rufer gets on the ball, turns away, knows where the space is, drives at the defence, plays a wonderful killer pass into the feet of Hooper. He knew exactly what he was doing, aided a little bit by the nutmeg on Garuccio. You can see here, step over straight away through the legs of Garuccio. Jamie Young, no chance.
It's Gary Hooper's third of the season, straight through the legs of Ben Garuccio. We'll have something to say about that if this ends up in a goal for Western United. Diamanti, good ball in towards Prijovic. The follow-up was Josh Risden, who's got forward on plenty of occasions in this first half. Kilkenny. It's around Rufer again. Might open up for Neil Kilkenny. Shot deflected on Prijovic. Great save, Paulson. Still there for Diamanti. They can't quite find the angle. And Alex Paulson to the rescue for Wellington Phoenix again. Adding to his burgeoning reputation, the youngster. And that is half-time in Wollongong. At the interval at Wynn Stadium, it's Wellington Phoenix 2, Western United 0. He crosses, and Diamanti should have scored. Completely unmarked. Yeah, and he's remonstrating with himself, I think, as much as anything. Lewis calling for it and getting it. David Ball's on the run. In fact, it's Hooper. Chance here for 3. He's done it. Or has he? No. Flag is up. Couldn't complain about the finish. That was tidy enough, but just made the run a fraction too early. But what an intelligent ball.
Well, I actually think the run was perfectly timed, Simon.
On back determinedly by Sotirio. A break here for Hooper, who blazes over the top. Another good chance. It's time for the Knicks.
Well, if it was a good chance down the other end for Diamante, that was a great chance for Gary Hooper.
Nice ball with the outside of the boot to find Josh Sotirio. Sotirio, good save. Jamie Young. That might have been creeping in that right-hand corner. Plenty of power behind the drive from Sotirio.
He reads the game very well, doesn't he?
He does. Kenny's ball, Theoharis, and I think Paulson got a touch on that to see it behind. Good opportunity created by Kilkenny's awareness and Theoharis' right-footed drive.
The sort of form Paulson is.
Real arm wrestle involving Tomoki Imai, and he could be in a bit of trouble here. Ben Wayne dragged down. It's a yellow card only for Imai. Yellow card is cancelled, and it's a straight red. Quick to get on with it, the fullback, Theoharis. The cut back for Lustica, and it's in! And they do have one back. The 10 men of Western United through Steve Lustica. How much time is there to be added on? A little bit of a glimmer of hope for John Aloisi's team.
Just a little sniff, isn't it, Simon? That's a great strike from Lustica, but put it down to the run of Theoharis to start with. The intent behind his run was fantastic, and that is a wonderful, wonderful strike from Lustica.
Yes, that will do, and despite that late flurry from Western United, it's Wellington Phoenix who end a 4-game losing sequence by putting Western to the sword. It's a result that lifts them off the foot of the A-League men's ladder tonight, as John Aloisi's team miss the opportunity to go top of the table. Their winless run against the Phoenix extends to 6 games, or 7 if you include the cup. Goals from Gail Sandoval on debut and Gary Hooper in the first half. Enough to see off Western, who did get that late consolation through Steve Lustica. They had their chances, Western United. They were reasonably good in most areas of the pitch tonight, but Wellington were terrific on the counter, thanks in part to some heroics from their young goalkeeper, Alex Paulson, who was terrific tonight. And at the end of it all, at Wynn Stadium, it's Wellington Phoenix who have won it by 2 goals to 1.